So good evening. We're back again. Live Q&A. I see you all in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up my boy Sam. What do you really think of Arteta? I'll show you, Sam. I will show you. Big up my boy Zach for sending me this. Ah, dear. I couldn't get it to fit the screen. And when I tried to edit it on Photoshop, it just went mad zoomed in. So I couldn't even get it. I was trying to get it to fit the screen, because I was thinking that'd be kind of funny just to open up the show with Mike L. Southgate, but yeah, that's what I really think of him. But yeah, I wasn't actually late either, my friend. I was actually early. I normally go 8 minutes late. I was actually 1 minute early. But nah, all jokes aside, big up to everybody. Big up the mad love on the channel recently as well. We fully rattled so many people. It's mad. So yeah, keep loving the streams off. And listen, I get a lot of people that say to me, "Oh, Lee, the only people that watch your streams are kids. The only people that watch your streams are rival fans. No Arsenal fans like you." Oh dear. Why do so many people watch me when we win then? Like, well, I don't get that. When we're winning games, that's when I get my most views. So if Arsenal could sort their lives out, I'd be retired a lot quicker than if we keep being the banter club. Big up KD, Pride Time in the building. Happy birthday, baby. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're enjoying your 40th birthday. But yeah, it's mad. It's funny how other people started talking on Arteta out. But so many people are sitting on the fence with it. It's hilarious. I've seen people in the same podcasts going, "Yeah, I'd get rid of him if he doesn't do X, Y, and Z." Then 20 minutes later, "Oh no, you're deluded if you want to get rid of him." Play the game FC is our fan base, mate. I don't play games. I'm the voice of facts about the club. Call me Rafa Benitez, baby. Lee, I have a question. Well, give me your questions. It's a Q&A, bruv. It's a Q&A. Give me your questions. And yeah, man. Big up Kieran. I'm 52 and Arsenal. Lee and Chig call out right. Yes, come on. Big up my guy. Thank you, man. Hope you're well. I get called a plastic because I criticize Arsenal and have huge expectations and want the best for them. Our fan base is fragile. It's a joke. Do you know what I find the funniest thing, Joe? Yeah, is you see when like people like me do videos or other channels do videos and stuff like that, and then clips of them circulate on the internet. Why do so many people get so triggered that, oh my God, it makes our fans look a laughing stock? Like, why do you care? Like, do you actually get out of your bed in the morning, get in your car after having your cornflakes and your shower, brushing your teeth? You get in your car, you drive to your job, you go in the office, and everyone goes, "Ah, your fans are a laughing stock. Ah, you're a laugh." Does that actually really upset you? Like, you're a middle-aged man, and that upsets you? I'd seek some help, mate. Real talk. Why do you care what other people think about Arsenal fans? Why do you actually care? Why do you care what other Arsenal fans think about Arsenal fans? Like, are you that much of a snowflake and that fragile in your life? If so, seriously, probably best to come off the internet. Like, I find the internet amazing. I find it like, I just find it all funny. I just think it's hilarious. Like, you have the ones that don't have a face, like, and they just have a little, like on Twitter, they just have the little dot with the shape of the body. Yeah, and they're the ones going on like, "You're a nonce, you're fake, you're plastic, you're a prick." And it's blatantly somebody on a burner account because they're too much of a pussy to do it on their own account. Then you get the ones that they were born in the 60s and 70s, so they think, "Oh, you're a fake, you're only in it for the money, mate. You're only in it for the money." Yeah, well, guess what, mate? As much as I loved Highbury, we ain't getting it back. Then you get the other ones that have never seen proper Arsenal because of when they were born, so they think everything now is amazing. I just find it all fun. I sit and people watch all the time. Like, when I'm out and about, I just sit and watch people because I find people kind of funny. I can't stand people. I think they just wind me up. They irritate me and infuriate me. But I do find them funny when I'm just sitting there watching them. It's like when I'm trying to watch somebody reverse a car into a parking bay. Hilarious. Yeah. I watched some woman the other day take about 9 attempts. The amount of time she kept going up the curb was jokes. And it's like, come on, mate, seriously. Like, what is the matter with these people? But I do it on the internet as well. I just sit there and scroll through the timelines every now and again, like, and I just think, like, bruv, you done half chat some shit, you know, because I see you on a podcast earlier and you were saying the complete opposite. But now on your Twitter account, you're saying the complete opposite of what you said earlier. Then I see you on a different podcast and you're saying something completely different. And it's like, I see, like, there's a lot of people that do that. I've seen a lot of people since the weekend doing that, saying one thing here, one thing there, one thing everywhere. Like, and it never correlates. It's like, it's just like, it never matches up. And I just think, like, how do people not rustle you, bruv? Like, how do people, like, not see these people for what they are? It's crazy. Like, it's funny though, man. It is funny. I just sit and laugh at it. I think it's hilarious. Why do people put pineapples on pizza? To give it some juice, baby. It's all about the juice. You got to have a bit of juice in your life, bruv. I actually don't mind pineapple on pizza. I actually don't mind it. Pick up my boy DJ DQ. I'm going to get you on this show soon, bruv. I am actually going to call you at some point. I know I keep saying that, but be nice to him as well. He's a Tottenham fan. He's not deluded. He's not deluded. Why do you love Arteta and think he's the best manager on the right? You're a dickhead, bruv. What are you on? Big up Aiden. Is that your name on Twitter, bruv? I'll follow you back. Can I have a follow back on Twitter? Let me find you on Twitter. Is that actually your name on Twitter, bruv? I'll do it right now. Let me find you. Let me find you, bruv. Let me find you. Do hammer the likes up. We're gonna rumble through all of these questions in a minute. Let me see if I can find you, mate. I can't find you, mate. Is that actually your name on Twitter? I can't find you, man. Big up my boy Lee Johnson. Man's blocked me, bruv. He couldn't hack it. And he has indirects on his channel all the time, which I find even funnier. These YouTubers, this is what he was saying the other day, these YouTubers out there, yeah, their followers are like a cult. They even tweet like them. He sat on his show last night saying, what did he say? Anyone who wants Arteta out is deluded. Is deluded. He then put a tweet out today, somebody sent me, because like I said, I am blocked, saying, we've had a lot of abuse and hate on the stream last night, blah, blah, blah. Well, sorry, mate. Like, I hadn't abused you. Like, what I found by doing YouTube, right, is I piss off a lot of people. And the reason I piss off a lot of people is because I am blunt. Yeah, I am straight to the point with it. I ain't pissing about it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I will use the C word. I will use fuck words left, right, and center. I will call Bella in a see you next Tuesday. I will call a manager a fraud. A lot of these people, not necessarily the person you just said about, but a lot of these people don't swear. They're not as blunt. They sit on the fence. They cover every avenue possible. They cover all bases so that when they do eventually flip to potentially Arteta out, well, they've kind of covered every angle. Whereas I'm like, no, that's my decision. I'm sticking with it. Yeah. And that pisses a lot of people off. But at the same time, what I have found is if you try and, like, a lot of people think that I try and speak for the fans. I don't. I speak for myself. But people that go on YouTube quite a lot of people will say that you don't speak for us. You don't speak for the fans. You're not Arsenal. You're not speaking for me, blah, blah, blah. But in their head, they think you are. So they're going to give you abuse. And if you're saying something that somebody don't agree with, you're going to get a lot of heat. Like I said, I called Arteta out from day one before he even got the job. When we lost to Man United, the comments on the watch along in the comment section after the stream, we're just full of people going, he's proving you wrong. He's this. You're a prick. You're not Arsenal. Fuck off the Spurs. Go and fucking suck your mum. Do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. None of these people turned up on Sunday. Yeah. But if we win the next 3 games and we end up beating Tottenham in the third of them 3 games, they'll be back out of the woodwork again. But if we continue to go on a shit streak, we won't see these people until they start popping out the woodwork saying they're Arteta out. Whereas I've said from before he got the job, I am not trusting him. I don't back him. He's out of his depth and I'm sticking to it. And all he's done, even along the way of winning an FA Cup, I've stuck to my guns. I don't care that he's won the FA Cup. I want him gone. I don't think he's good enough, blah, blah, blah. And people don't like it, but more and more people I've seen that he could potentially be out of his depth now. And cool. That ain't me forcing you to say that. That's just me with my opinion. The heat, it's a shame because I deleted the tweet about a month ago by mistake. Yeah, and when I put the tweet out, when he got the job officially, I put a tweet out saying, fuck Arteta, not my manager, don't want him, he's out of his depth, blah, 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 blah. I had over 400 comments on that tweet. It actually had more comments than it did retweets and likes, which was kind of funny. But nearly all of them 400 comments were just fucking vile. And I shouldn't have deleted it. Yeah, I didn't mean to delete it. I meant to delete a tweet next to it, above it. And I fucking deleted it because I was waiting for when they all start flipping so I can quote tweet their abuse. Yeah, idiots, man. Idiots. I couldn't find your Twitter, bruv. I couldn't find it. Big up, Jamie. Thoughts on Chelsea this season? Doing all right, man. Top scorers in the league. Top scorers in the league, mate. They're not doing too bad. They ain't even clicked in yet, have they, really? Let's be honest. And if Lampard gets them firing, they're in a title charge, mate. It's as simple as that. Why are super fans so deluded? Do you know what? I see a lot of people that just want to be happy, positive, like sickly sweet positive, which is cool. They're entitled to do what they want. Yeah, it's their Instagram account, it's their Twitter account, it's their YouTube channel, it's their opinion. They're entitled to that. I don't sit there fucking tweeting and bullshit all day long. You know, I just say what I say, and I've just replied to the odd dickhead every now and again in the comments. To me, I don't actively go out of my way to find people that are sickly sweet about the manager and forcing the manager agenda down my throat, because if you're doing that, you're actively going out of your way to find that if you don't follow them, yeah? Unless it pops up on your timeline, and then you've got a choice. Do you reply or do you scroll past? I scroll past most of the time, but each and every person's entitled to their own opinion. The problem is a lot of these people just like to fit in. They just want to be liked. I just want to be liked, yeah? I couldn't give a fuck if anyone likes me. As long as my missus likes me, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? Like, I don't go to bed at night thinking, oh no, oh shit, I've got fucking 10 people don't like me on Twitter. Like, what is your life? It's mad. It's mad. Would you sell ABBA? No, no, no. I'd play him up front, bruv. I'd play him up front. I'd play him up front, definitely. Would you take Poch? Do you know what? I flipped on that. Maybe I am a flip-flop. But when Emery was sacked, I said I didn't want him. I would take him right now. I would, real talk. The only thing that I'm skeptical about with him is the fact that he's a serial semi-final bottler. Although he did get him to a Champions League final. And I don't think that was a penalty either, if I'm honest. And yeah, I probably would take him. I probably would. Big up my guy. Big up yourself, bruv. Rather be labelled a hater than fake flip-flop. Bruv, I'd rather take hate all day long for being real, mate. It's as simple as that. Listen, people can say and do what they want. Genuinely, I couldn't give two fucks. Like, I have the same accounts just tweet me bullshit every day. Yeah, literally every tweet. Yeah, people are chatting the same old bullshit in my tweets. Like, literally every single day, the same accounts. And it's like, I quote tweeted one the other day. I was like, you do realize you've been tweeting me for fucking months, like every day, 10 times a day. And I'm still here tweeting. I'm still uploading my videos. I'm still streaming. Like, what is your point, bruv? Because what, are you trying to stop me stream? Are you making me get to the point where I go, oh no, I can't take it. I better stop. Like, what is the purpose of it? Because you ain't stopping me doing what I'm doing. Like, I just don't, maybe it makes them feel better. That little dopamine rush they get in their brain because they got fuck all else going on. I don't know, bruv. It's mad. It's mad. Thanks for that though, buddy. Appreciate your donation as always. Hope you're well. Pineapple on tapas. Ah, dear, oh dear. Do you know what? So many people get triggered by pineapple on pizza. I see it all the time. I don't mind pineapple on pizza. It's not my chosen pizza, but if a pizza rocks up and somebody else has ordered it and it's got pineapple on it, boy, I'm eating that if I'm hungry. If it's got mushrooms on it, not happening. Don't like mushrooms. Mayonnaise, yuck. Just the smell and the look of it, oh, disgusting. Not the one. Would you take Zlatan? Zlatan's older than me, bruv, and he's peppering goals. Happy Tuesday, by the way. We're on the Cruz Campo this evening. Couple of Cruz Campos. Big up the local shop down the road as well. My man is selling beer until 10 o'clock tonight. Good lad. Thank you very much. Because I'm not convinced he should be open past 6 under the new rules, but there we go. Good lad. And that's all I went in there for. I thought, let me have a little walk down there and see if the shop's open. And yeah, man. What is my Twitter name? Lee Gunner 82. Come and abuse the shit out of me. Come and abuse me, bruv. You, man, are mad. Some of your comments are jokes, bruv. When do you think that this is a great question? Smash the likes up if you haven't already, and do subscribe. When do you think the divide in the fan base will end? It won't, and I'll tell you why. Wenger in, Wenger out caused a massive divide. Yeah, massive divide. All the people that were Wenger out, including myself, probably went a little bit too far with it at times. But the Wenger ins, who are just, they're a cult, bruv. It's mad. It's a madness. If I see you at a game, you're getting your head weighed in. Yeah, okay. That's like, if I had £1 for that, it'd probably be more than the £1 I get for being told I'm a Spurs fan. Like, if I could have £1 for each of them, I'd probably have 10 million quid sat in my bank right now. But it won't end, because the problem is the Wenger out and the Wenger in are never going to see eye to eye, full stop. Yeah, because some of them have tried to rebrand themselves, tried to reform themselves, tried to sneak back in and, oh, it was the crowd I was in at the time. Yeah, because they're pussies and it's all about them just wanting to be liked online. Get some fucking friends. Like, who gives a shit whether people you don't know like you or not? As long as your missus likes you and your kids like you, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? Like, people are so wrapped up in it, though. It's mad. Like, but then obviously you've got the whole Emery factor, and obviously most of the Wenger outs wanted Emery to smash it, maybe a little bit more, and put it on a little bit more. Yeah, I didn't. I genuinely thought he was a decent manager. I backed him pretty much all the way until Palace. But like I said, if I'd known Arteta was coming in, I would have kept him. But the problem is the Wenger outs always wanted Emery to fail. Sorry, the Wenger ins always wanted Emery to fail pretty much. So you had that battle the opposite way round with that manager. Now Arteta's come in. This is where lots of people are trying to rebrand themselves and oh, well, I was Wenger out, but now we can all agree on Arteta, so we can be part of the Arsenal family. Fucking deluded. And it's like, you do realise, like, it's not going to happen. It's really not going to happen. It's never going to end, mate. The problem is everyone thinks they're a bigger and better fan than everyone else. That's part of the issue. Yeah, and everyone thinks that their opinion is gospel. My opinion ain't gospel. I say what I think, and it's my opinion. If people agree, sweet. If you don't agree, cool, sweet. Yeah, real talk, couldn't care less. Yeah, but when you want to come and chat shit to me all the time, then every now and again you'll get it back. And if you cry, tough. Keep crying, because I'll keep uploading 3 times every day. Do you really think Arteta will be sacked this season? He's got at least until the summer, whatever the results, so we have to live with him. Thanks for your donation, buddy. I do think he could get sacked if the results continue. Like, let's assume, hypothetically, we beat Leeds and we beat Wolves. That gives him a little bit more play time. But then let's say we get embarrassed by Spurs. Straight flip again. Them 2 results will mean nothing because we've been battered by Spurs. Then we've got Southampton and who else we've got? We've got Burnley, Southampton, Everton, Chelsea. We've got a cup game against Man City in between the Everton and Chelsea over Christmas. So by Christmas, we could be seriously shafted, mate. Real talk. Because unless we fix up and start scoring goals, Southampton ain't an easy game. Everton won't be easy, even though they've had a bit of a shit run. Chelsea's going to be difficult. And by Christmas Eve, or Boxing Day, sorry, when we play them, they could be rocking and rolling. Tottenham's not going to be easy. It's always a hard game. So it's not going to be easy. Leeds United, I don't think they're going to come and have a go at and take the game to us like they have been. I actually think they're going to park the bus. I think that they will park the bus. Bielsa's a very smart manager. Yeah, and he will see how we play and he will exploit our weaknesses. Hopefully, if we get chances in that game, which we should do, we have to take them, which we haven't been doing. But when you're only getting 2 chances or 3 chances in a game, you have to be clinical. You know, we're gone are the days under Emery where we were peppering 10, 12, 14 shots, but conceding 10, 12, 14 shots. Yeah, but I think he could potentially be gone, mate. Real talk. No. I would take anyone if it meant getting rid of the Prat. Well, yeah, listen, Arteta is, for me, he's done out here, mate. He was done before he started. Just tweeted you. Cool, man. 1 second. Let me check in a sec, mate. Keep smashing the likes up. We'll do another 10. Well, we'll do maybe another 15, 20 minutes, perhaps. Did you see the show with Tony Adams on Sky Sports? I haven't, but I have seen some of the snippets where he said that Emi Martinez should have stayed. He should have been our keeper. Mesut Ozil should be back in the team. Other than that, I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. Sound like Wenger, baby. But yeah, I didn't see it. You are a G, bruv. I love you, man. You are one of the funniest people in my comment section every day. Do you know that? It was the testimonial game, the testimonial. Answers on the back of a postcard. Send them to P.O. Box. It's mad. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but Arsenal did lose. That was my first ever game. And Arsenal did lose to Tottenham 5-2 in Graham Rix's testimonial at Highbury. 5-2 to Tottenham. But there we go. There we go. Yes, Lee, been watching your channel, fan channels for ages. It's the first time I've ever donated. Keep doing it, man. Prediction for the next 3 games. Thanks very much, Sergio. Big up yourself. Appreciate that, man. Next 3 games. I don't see us beating Tottenham. In fact, I actually think they'll probably win. But maybe nearer the time, I might be a bit in the previews and stuff. So when I'm giving you these predictions now, it's based on now. So when I give you the preview and predictions of the games, it probably might change. I think we'll beat Wolves. And I think we'll probably draw with Leeds. So 4 points out of them games, maybe. But you never know. We might win all 3. We might lose all 3. That's how we're rolling right now. What position did you play in football? I was a goal-hanging centre forward, bruv. I was the Mesut Ozil of strikers. Yeah, literally, just goal hang. I weren't bad, though. I weren't a bad striker. I was pretty prolific. Left foot, right foot. I'm more of a lefty. Yeah, that's my strongest foot, but I could play with both. I was pretty decent with both, but not decent enough to make it as a professional. Big up Michael. Says, Lee, seriously, if we keep sacking managers, we're never going to go anywhere. It's going to be trust the process every time. We're not Chelsea. To be honest, I actually think we should act more like Chelsea. You know, we've spent more than Chelsea in the last 6 seasons. And they're ruthless. Like, if you don't do it, you're sacked. Even if you do it, 5 games into the next season and you've just won a league or you've just won the cup, and 5 games, 10 games into the next season, you're doing shit, you're sacked. Yeah, I rate them for that. They act like a big club. I remember Vicente Del Bosque at Real Madrid winning the Champions League 2 weeks after he just won the league. So he's done the league and the Champions League double. The very next day after the Champions League win, Real Madrid sacked him. That is acting like a big club. Yo, you're surplus to requirements. You're done out here, bruv. We're moving in a different direction. And I think Chelsea, being the most successful team for the last 15 years, I think that we should do that. I think we should potentially do that. Bielsa already had his tactics for Arsenal back in September. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. He's probably been spying, bruv. You know, man's getting them binoculars out, innit? Like, it's funny, innit? Lee, ask the fans if they're happy to play FIFA all winter without sleeping and not win a single game. Would they still trust the process? Don't think so. Bruv, there is, listen, I said this earlier, right? People think that there's some level of process, right? For me, looking at it, every football club has a process. Newcastle have a process. Yeah, Chelsea have a process. Man United have a process. We don't know what it is, the same as we don't know what ours is. But you can see at other clubs, they do have a process. People sit there, I hate the Klopp comparison. I hate the Liverpool comparison. Yeah, nobody ever mentions that 18 months before Klopp took over, they nearly won the league, Liverpool. Gerrard slipped. They scored 100 goals. They still had Coutinho in that team. They were still a decent team. People can sit and pick squads of players that started certain games under Klopp and go, oh, he's shit, Origi up front, Milner, Moreno, Sacco. Yeah, we'll compare them to our team at that time because all of them players walked into Arsenal's team at that time. So not only that, under Brendan, they did play high tempo football. They did play pass and move football. They did play pressing football. So then when Klopp came in, yes, there was few players that weren't there anymore, but the majority of them were still there, and they were already halfway into that pressing football. And you could tell after 3 or 4 games when he slapped up Man City at the Etihad that he was going all guns blazing for the goals. Yeah, which is why they concede so many goals at that time. He wasn't parking the bus and hoping his striker bails him out. He was going attack, attack, attack. We'll concede 5, we'll score 6. Yeah, but you could see what he wanted to do. He had pretty much his set 11 when he came in after a couple of weeks. And you could see what he was trying to do. Not only that, he was an experienced winner. He'd already won titles, Champions League finals and stuff like that. You know, when we look at Arteta, he had no experience. Yes, he's won an FA Cup. Congratulations. But a year later, nearly, it's a year next month that he got the job. A year later, he still don't know his best 11. He still don't know his best formation. I'm sorry, that's a disgrace. You know, and when I look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 2 years into the job, it's exactly the same. He don't know his best 11. He don't know his best formation. And it just goes to show that 2 managers at 2 massive football clubs, 2 of the 3 biggest clubs in this country, with Liverpool being the second of the 3, they're out of their depth massively. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was relegated. I think him and Harry Maguire have been relegated more times than they've won trophies. I mean, that's just a joke how he's manager, of Man United. And I think it's a disgrace how Arteta's manager of Arsenal. Yes, he looks the part. Yes, he talks the part. Yes, he's won an FA Cup. Congrats. Yeah, are we Arsenal Football Club, or are we just going to sit here and let it rot away over the next 5 years? Yeah, because there could be a process further down the line, by which time everyone else's process has moved forward another 4 or 5 years. Now, I just find it staggering how many people have just jumped on this guy. And I get that people want to back him. I get that people want to support him. And like this notion of if you don't support the manager, you're not a proper fan. Bollocks. I was going week in, week out and wanted Wenger sacked. Is that not a proper fan? Traveling all around Europe, doing thousands of pounds on tickets and hotels and flights to go and support my team in the Europa League at Barté away, or Ostersund, or Atletico Madrid away, going up to Newcastle away, going up to City away, Liverpool away to see us get piped every year. Yeah, traveling down to the Emirates to watch us against Vorskla, Doncaster, yeah, Norwich, yeah, being told to fucking sit down by a fucking Tarquin and his wife. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I still wanted the manager gone. I still didn't rate most of the players that were there at the time. Still did it. Is that not a proper fan? Because I want the manager gone? I don't get it, bruv. Big up Donald McShane, sorry. Thank you for your donation, buddy. You can type if you want. You can ask a question, mate. But thank you, mate. Who is more talented, Mbappe or Henry? And who do you think is quicker? I think Mbappe's quicker. Real talk, that boy is fucking rapid. Henry was quick, and Henry on TV don't look as quick as he does live. Like when you used to go and see him live, fuck me, that boy was rapid. I haven't seen Mbappe live, I can't lie, but he looks fucking quick, and I think he's probably quicker. Who was more talented? Come back to me in 5 years, because I do think Mbappe's got everything potentially to be that level and better. If I'm honest, I really do. I really do. He is cut from a different cloth, but you can't diss Henry, man. Henry's one of the best players we've ever seen. So 5 years, 6 years, 7 years down the road, mate, come back to me and I'll give you a proper answer. But Mbappe has definitely got the talent. Real talk, all day long got the talent. Stop being a fake fan and being a Spurs fan. Trust the process. Arteta's won us the cup. The Portsmouth fans still say this about Harry Redknapp. Bring Harry back. He won us the cup. Do they say that? Like the Wigan regret sacking Roberto Martinez, like after they got relegated and won the cup. Like if you ask Wigan fans now, do you think that they'd take that cup out of their history and stay in the Premier League, or do you think that they'd keep the cup and be liquidated? I don't know. Obviously, the game's all about trophies. I get that. But listen, this is the same FA Cup that this football club dismissed for a 4th place trophy for fucking years. Then as soon as we weren't getting the 4th place trophy, it was, oh shit, we better try and win the cup again. Don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Big up Connor. Lee, yes, Lee was expecting Everton to get Arteta and Arsenal to get Ancelotti. There you go. Shows the intentions of our boards. Spot on, mate. It's kind of mad, with all due respect to Everton, and I actually like Everton football ground. I've been there a few times. I see us beat you 5-2. In fact, Mesut Ozil fucking scored that day. Couldn't believe it. He made it past Watford Gap, didn't get a nosebleed, and scored. Mad. Amazing what Emery got out of him. But real talk, I do actually like Everton's football ground. I like the old school grounds. That one and Palace, Newcastle, I like them grounds, man. But do you know what? You're right, mate. We should have had Ancelotti. With all due respect, Arteta shouldn't be managing a club of our size. He should have started somewhere. No, I'm not saying Everton are tiny. Don't get it twisted, bruv. Fucking Andy Gray and all them ones back in the day, bruv. But he shouldn't be managing Arsenal as his first job when we're in a bit of a mess. He should be managing an Everton or even a championship team. Yeah. And Ancelotti, I said this the other day, your fans must be absolutely knocking one out. James Rodriguez, I don't particularly think he's amazing, but for Everton to get James, fucking hell, you're punching, bruv. For Everton to get Ancelotti, you're punching. That is mad. Absolutely mad. You're linked with Isco. Fucking hell, I would knock one out if we got Isco. What a baller. Yeah, but fair play to Everton. They're obviously showing a bit of ambition, which is something we lack at our football club. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, mate. But there we go. Let me just make sure I've grabbed these super chats because these comments are going fucking rapid. What were we 20 years ago like to live in that area? What do you mean, mate? What were we 20 years ago like to live in that era? Oh, I see. What you mean? You mean footballing wise? 20 years ago, we were actually a good football team. It's crazy. We were actually a good football team. 2000, bruv. I remember when Wenger came in, I was like, who's this fucker, man? Yeah. And then Anelka, Bosch, what a fucking baller that boy was. Anelka was a G, bruv. Yeah. It's a shame how it all went. If you haven't watched Anelka on Netflix, watch it, because a lot of our fans kick off about Anelka. He actually wanted to leave, yeah, because he thought, well, that's it. I've done it now. I'm going to Madrid, mate. See you later. Yeah. And it's kind of sad how his career went. I know he won quite a lot, but it's kind of mad. He didn't play that many games for us. He was relentless. What a player. Yeah, what a player. And it's a shame how it went for him. But yeah, that era was sick, bruv. 90, 98, that team was brilliant. Fucking amazing team, mate. 2002, I actually think 2004, out of the 5 titles I've seen us win, I actually think that is actually our worst team out of the 5 titles I've seen us win. Yeah, and it's in the order that we've done them. 89, 91, 98, 2002, then 04. But it's kind of ironic that 04 was unbeaten. But all 5 of them teams, man, ridiculous. The 91 team under Graham was a joke. Absolute joke, man. Peppering goals for fun. Yeah. Anders Limpar and them ones, man. Paul Merson, proper ballers, bruv. Proper ballers. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's mad. It's a shame we ain't still in that era, mate. Loving the content. Chat soon. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Do keep slapping the likes up. I do appreciate it. Big up Diego. Roy at Palace as a process. It's called 44 years of coaching experience. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. And it's kind of funny because since you've had Roy as your manager, you've gone to Old Trafford and won twice. The first 2 times you've ever beaten United in the Premier League. Funny that. Do you think Chelsea can win the league? Yes, I do, Jay Sav. I do think they've got a chance to win the league. I said this all summer. In fact, I said this all lockdown. They're going to go. I said all lockdown. Go and check the videos out. I said they're going to go big this summer. They're going to buy some proper footballers this summer. They then went and splashed the cash. And all the way through that, I was saying, you best believe they're going for a title this season coming up. It looks that way. It looks that way. I don't think they've been great yet, but that's the scary bit. Look how many goals they've scored. 20 goals already. They're top in the league on goals. And they've already played United away. I know they didn't win the game. But they've, I think they've played Man City as well, have they? Have they played Man City? I don't know. But they've got a chance, definitely. And if they start clicking, everyone else better watch out. And I've seen so many people say, you know, we can't get top 4 and this and that. If we pick a proper 11, we can get top 4. I fully believe that. You know, this league so far has started mad. Man City's getting spanked 5 by Leicester. Liverpool getting spanked 7-2 by Aston Villa. You know, we've seen some mad results. Spurs spanking Man United 6-1. So when people sit there and say, oh, it's a more competitive league now than it was under Emery, because I had some geezer on Instagram saying that to me earlier, it's a more competitive league and he bottled top 4 and lost the Europa League. Now it's more competitive. It's a process. And if we finish 5th and get to the quarters of the Europa League, then I think, no, he said, if we finish in a respectable position and get the quarters in the Europa League, then I see that as a progress. What the fuck is your life? You see 5th and Europa League final, albeit we're spanked, as worse than a respectable finish, what, 6th, 7th, and a quarter final with a better team. That's where our club is. That's unfortunately where a lot of our fans' mindset is, really. It's kind of sad. Great idea to have new hosts from other clubs on your channel. Thought on the hardest thing about full-time YouTubing and streaming games online. Gaming's hard. Gaming is hard. I can't lie, mate. Gaming is hard. It's such a competitive thing for gaming. Like, if you want to go down the route of FIFA, you're competing with fucking people with millions of subs, mate. Yeah, it's mad. And even if you've got, say, 47k subs like I've got here, and I wanted to start streaming FIFA, there ain't no way that's getting up to 1 million playing FIFA when you've got people that have got over 1 million and 2 million and stuff. It's hard, man. With football, it's kind of different because there's not as many people on YouTube doing it, like for set teams. Like for Arsenal, yes, obviously there is a lot of people that do it for Arsenal, but I mean, luckily through hard work, being honest, and the love and support of you guys, I have built this up into a position where I do it full time and I do get a lot of views. I think the only person that beats me on views on a monthly basis is AFTV. So big up to them. The last 6 months, I think I've been second in the Arsenal sphere, which is kind of mad when you consider that there's other channels out there with hundreds of thousands of subs, and this tiny little channel is getting like 1.9, 1.6 million views, 1.3 million every month, 1.9. Like, it's mad. I haven't broke the 2 million barrier yet. Hopefully we'll do that soon, in 1 month. But yeah, it is pretty mad. But FIFA is hard because it is saturated with so many accounts doing it, man. But there you go. Hope Arsenal achieves some success for you, but more importantly, hope your channel gets massive, and you're successful, but more importantly, you are happy. Thank you, man. Listen, good luck to Liverpool this season. I still think you'll win the league. And at the end of the day, I just keep doing what I'm doing, man. It's getting bigger every day, so that's the main thing. And we've got 661 people watching me at what, midnight my time. That's pretty relentless for a channel with this size. Every stream I've done today, I've had over 1,000 on the other two. The day before, I think I peaked at nearly 2,000 watching live. That is mad figures for a channel this size. Do you know that? Like, literally, this channel punches 5, 6, 7 times above its weight on views and live people like watching. It's mental. You guys are mad. I appreciate it every day, man. I wake up every day and I think, do you know what? You guys are crazy. You all tune in to watch me sitting here having meltdowns every now and again and coming out with some funny one-liners. But you're kind of like family. It's funny. I know all your names and all that. It's mad. And I know which ones are in my chat every single day. I see you all in my chat. It's mad. But thank you, man. Appreciate that. What's the bets he drops at least 5 players from Sunday after the break? Do you think Aubameyang's going to start up front? Real talk, Michael. Do you think he'll start him up front? I'm not so sure. I think he'll go with Eddie. Eddie might have a point to prove against Leeds. He might have a point to prove. I don't know. Kenny Dalglish left us in the middle of that 91 season. We should have won that year. Do you know what's mad, yeah? People bang on about Liverpool going, because that was the last time you'd won a title until last season, wasn't it? Yeah. We kind of ended your domination. I know Man United come along and pipes everyone after that, but we won it in 89, you won it in 90, and then we won it in 91. After that, you didn't win it until last season. We kind of ended that. We rocked you to the point where your manager left, to the point where we won the title. And you should have won it that year, if I'm honest. We had a mad team that season, though, bruv. Our team was sick that season. And we did actually only lose 1 game that season. and that was to Chelsea. And I think 3 of the back 4 were out missing that day. I think Tony Adams was actually in jail. It's mad. It's mad. What are you on, bruv? Leeds won it in 91. You're mad, bruv. Arsenal won it in 91. You're crazy, bruv. What are you chatting? You are mad, my friend. I don't know what... You must have been smoking some high grade, bruv, because Arsenal won the league in 91. Thank you. Thank you. That was the last season before the Premier League as well, wasn't it? And then Man United won the first Premier League, didn't they? So there we go. Let's do some more. Let's do another 5 minutes and then we're getting out of it. Good question. Owen or Fowler? Fowler. Owen was sick, but Fowler was just levels for me, mate. What a footballer. What a player. And I loved watching Robbie Fowler, unless it was against us. That fucker. When it us that he scored the quickest hat-trick against, the 3-minute hat-trick. I think Mane holds the record now, doesn't he, from Southampton? But I'm sure he scored that hat-trick against us, wasn't it? It was like a 3-minute hat-trick or something fucking ridiculous. I'm sure that was against us. But yeah, Fowler was a boss, bruv. Proper boss. How much will Jackie Grealish cost in the summer? Probably about £90 million, mate. Just signed a new deal. They're lucky to have him. What a footballer. Lauren or Dixon? I love Dicko, but Lauren. Yeah, you wanted Lauren on your side, mate. He was a fucking hard fucker. Proper. Lauren for me. Both brilliant, but Lauren for me. Beckham or Robin? Beckham. I did like Robin, but Beckham. I think Beckham had a little bit more to his game. Robin, I wouldn't say was predictable. Robin was a top player, but Beckham could do the free kicks. He could whip the corners. He could do the penalties. He could cross it onto a sixpence. He was a fucking brilliant player, Beckham. Massively underappreciated at times. And ironically, after... Yeah, I remember when Fowler went down sniffing the line. He got banned for that, didn't he? Or fined. Yeah, there was a story saying that he sniffed gear. Yeah, so I think the next game he scored, he went crawling along the touchline, pretending he was sniffing it. He got done for that. I think he got done. I think he got fined or suspended for a couple of games. Let me make sure I've missed no super chats because I have a habit of doing that recently. So let me just double check while you're smashing the likes through the roof. 1 second. And here we go. I did actually miss fucking hell. I missed McManus's chat earlier. Apologies, mate. Right, that was time ago as well. Sorry, buddy. When's he getting sacked? He can take the tree-hugging vegan warrior, aka his son, with him. Rah, that's I've actually missed loads. Sorry, apologies. Flacco 3000 says, Lee, if the cost of getting out today was the Spurs winning the domestic double, would you take a one-time nut punch? No, I'd rather keep him. I shared your channel on the hub. You're welcome. You're a dickhead, Sergio. I swear down. Aiden_Green23. Cool, man. I'll check that in a second. I think that's most of them. Then I've missed Jack Snakes. Watched the 2006 Champions League final in my parents' kitchen in Kentucky, and I'm still pissed off. We never got the right mix of players yet. Arteta out. Jonathan, thank you for yours as well, buddy. He says, the mistake Arteta has made, the mistakes Arteta has made are making the job untenable. Even if Arsene dropped Laka for Abba, the moment he came 4-1-4-1 with Saka and Pepe on the wings. Well, this is the thing. The one thing I'll say, right, and thank you for all them super chats. Listen, I can't believe I've missed that many. It's mad. Apologies. The one thing I will say is that with Arsene Wenger, if he was our manager with this squad, I'm not saying he'd win a league because he wouldn't. We'd be playing some decent football. Yeah, we might get piped 5-1, 5-3, 5-4, but we'd win games 6-0 at times. I can't remember the last time we've won a game by more than 4 goals. I know we beat Newcastle. When was the last time we scored 5 in a game? Does anybody know? Was it Fulham? Was that under Emery? Okay, so when was the last time we scored 6? Does anyone know the last time we scored 6 goals in a league game? You know, we did that quite a lot at times. We used to pipe 4s, 5s, and 6s on a regular. Yeah, we're struggling to even have shots now. 5-1 Bournemouth. There you go, 5-1 Bournemouth. We did 5-1 Fulham away. When was the last time we scored 6, though? Does anyone know? The last time we scored 5 was under Emery. We scored 4 under Arteta once, I think. That was Newcastle at home. Bob Paisley or George Graham. Oh, mate. Both greats. Both greats. I'm going with my Arsenal boy, bruv. Georgie Graham, baby. Doing a cup double, winning in Europe. What a manager. Like, seriously, what a manager. And he got sacked for a 400 grand bung. Wenger was on the take for 20 years, bruv. Like, it's mad. Thank you for that, mate. Hope you're good, buddy. Did I miss anyone else's? I don't think I did. Where do you feel Arsenal will be finishing? Real talk, about 8th. Real talk, about 8th. You missed my super chat from 2019. You're a dick. Ronaldinho or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Although Ronaldinho was a fucking baller. But Ronaldo, you got to say Ronaldo. Adams or Campbell? Big Tone. Big Tone wins all day long, bruv. Big Tone. Where's... Oh, there he is. I've seen him. Where's he gone? Where are you? There you are. Big up Jez in the building. Hope you're well, Jez. Hope wifey's well. Hopefully we're gonna sack everyone, mate, which would be nice. Which would be absolutely lovely jubbly. And I'm going to do 2 more comments and I'm going to go. Before I do go, Hugh Wizzy is live. So if you are going to go and watch Hugh Wizzy, spam the shit out of his chat room and say, Lee Gunner sent us. Lee Gunner sent us. Just, I want to see his chat going, Lee Gunner sent us. Lee Gunner sent us. Lee Gunner sent us. Big up Wizzy. Fraud gang. Fraud gang. One more comment. I'm going to do 2 more comments. 2 more. 2 more. I missed your donation, did I? 1 second, bruv. Did I actually miss it? Fucking hell. Mate, either they're not popping up on StreamYard or like I'm just blind, bruv. Literally can't see it. Nope. Can't see it, bruv. It's not on it. It might not have gone through, mate. Oh, it did. I do apologize. Apologies. I did miss it. Sorry, mate. Tierney or Clichy? I asked this a year ago. Tierney. Clichy was all right. Tierney's a G, bruv. Mate, I can't believe I missed that. And I actually went back and checked them as well. So I need to fix up my game, mate. But thank you for that. Because listen, I do know you guys work hard for your money. And if you're putting it in here, you expect it read out. So yeah, but we're going to end on that. Get rid of Edwin Arteta and get a manager that can manage everything from top to bottom, only relies on the board and to get contracts sorted. Exactly. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be, mate. But there you go. Listen, thank you very much for all the mad love. Do subscribe. Go and batter Hugh Wizzy's chat with Lee Gunner sent me. Lee Gunner sent me. Lee Gunner sent me. Big up to Wizzy. And all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back about lunchtime tomorrow. Mad love, man. Love you guys. Laters, peeps.